this growth you see here. Hey there, my name is Alexa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing an update to my underarm. I'm just thinking about how my friend doesn't like the way the word armpit sounds, and neither do I. Armpit, it's not an appealing word. I'm going to share with you an updated routine on how I maintain a hairless underarm area, and I'll go ahead and gloss over the fact that I was using lemon for a while and now I've switched over to a different deodorant. If you didn't see my previous videos, I'll link them up in the cards. There are some things I need to clarify because I really didn't expect that video to go mini viral, but I mean, it is what it is. So stay tuned and we are gonna go back to the past. March 15th, because right now she's back. I actually prefer the hair like this and I'll explain to you why later on, but I digress. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be showing you how I do this. I'm a hairy person and yeah, it's taken me a while to get this down to a T. So before I start sugar waxing, what I do is I trim my underarm hair. If your hair is short enough already, then you don't need to worry about this step at all. But I use my brown Apple Silk 9 epilator for that. I'll have a link in the description box down below. I purchased it myself. This video is not sponsored, but any links I do share below will be affiliate links because I need to pay my bills. So that's a thing, but I would only recommend you guys or share stuff with you that I genuinely like. And this is my second epilator from Brown, so they're saying something. The epilator comes with a shaver attachment, and on the shaver attachment you can put this little plastic thing on top so that you don't get a super close shave, because it's important that you have a bit of length if you are about to epilate or wax. And I'm going to show you how to make the sugar wax that I do. The sugar wax that I make is actually from a channel here on YouTube by a creator called Ariane, and her channel name is A Between E, and she creates phenomenal sugar wax related content, amongst other things such as vegan recipes and just loads of home decor DIYs. I'm a huge fan of her channel, so please check her out after you finish this video. I'm gonna clarify the whole lemon as deodorant situation, but for now, this sugar wax is made with half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of water, and you stir and cook it on the stove until it turns into this kind of thick, syrupy, golden, sugary-like mixture, and then you're ready to knead. So for the kneading process, you'll need some water, some ice water rather, in a bowl, and I dip my fingers in that, and then I do the kneading process, which you can learn about in Ariane's video, but essentially it helps the wax work better. I don't even really know. Trust me, you need to do it first. And then I like to keep my sugar wax in a little metal cup. I think it's an aluminum cup, so that I can do a bain-marie, which is essentially when you put that little cup in a pot of water and warm that pot so that the wax can reheat. I live in a colder climate, and the trickiest thing with sugar wax for me is maintaining the right temperature. That's the hardest part. But once you get to it and you really know, then you know, and it gets so much easier, I promise. You're either going to flick it with your hands or you're going to use reusable strips. You have to mold the wax well to your skin and hair in the opposite direction of your hair growth. So on the armpit, you'll notice that at the fold, the hair below the fold grows downwards and the hair above the fold grows upwards. So you'll need downwards here where the hair grows up. Where the hair grows down, you'll need upwards, but then you flick in the direction of the hair growth. And the reason for that is it works so much better when you rip the hair out in the same direction of the hair growth, because it comes out of the pore in the same direction. It prevents ingrowns. It hurts so much less and it's just much easier. And you gotta pull it like you mean it, like Ariane says. I mean, yeah, otherwise it's not coming out and you just end up with like stragglers, which I did end up with stragglers. Now, I will clean my armpit afterwards, and if I have any stragglers, I will either shave them off, epilate them off, or pluck them off. And essentially that's it for the hair removal process. I had a hard time flicking this particular day because my wax was a little bit too runny when I went to reheat it, when it was too hard for me to mold against my skin. So I went ahead and used a wax strip. These are reusable strips that I've used countless times at this point. And in order to wash these strips, this is the best part, you guys, because regular wax is so gross. These strips only need to be soaked. So if you can soak them, basically the sugar dissolves and your hair just floats up to the surface, and you can wash your strips afterwards with soap and water, and that's it. They're ready to go again. After the last time I sugar waxed my armpits, I found that I sweat less and therefore smell less when the hair is long. Go figure. Apparently, hair is there for a reason, and that is why humans have hair, regardless of their gender. Please always remember that any shame related to body hair, all of that is a social construct. It is natural to have hair on your body. Some people have more hair than others, okay? Take it from a hairy person like myself. Let's get into what deodorant I am currently using. Now, I'll get into the lemon stuff at the end because that was a bit of a thing, but I do have a link for the routine natural vegan deodorant that I use. It'll be in the description box. Again, affiliate link, but you help support my channel. I'm not sponsored by them at all, and they've never sent me this for free. I bought this. Okay, it's like 28 bucks Canadian, I think, more or less, and it lasts about 3 to 6 months with regular use, and it has a shelf life of about a year. So I mean, if we round it up to 30 bucks, and if it lasts 6 months, that's 5 bucks per month. If it lasts 3 months, that's 10 bucks per month. So it's not that expensive is what I'm getting at. I get the one in Sexy Sadie because the smell is so delicious. It smells so good. Spicy, floral, sweet fragrance with ylang ylang, sweet orange, vanilla, cinnamon, patchouli. Previously, I discussed the use of lemon, and I stand by it, don't get me wrong, but I don't use it as often anymore. The lemon was really just kind of something I used to transition from aluminum-based deodorant and antiperspirant before moving on to natural deodorant. The lemon was what I used in the in-between period, because there is an in-between period. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of detox or whatever. My skin wasn't having it, okay? The real reason why I steered clear of those kind of pharmacy unnatural deodorants is that I found that they used to clog my pores. So I would shower and exfoliate my pits and then still run my finger against my skin, and I don't know if it's because I was epilating or shaving, but the deodorants would just kind of settle into my pores, and then it was harboring this kind of strange scent even if I showered every day. So it was kind of embarrassing, honestly. And yeah, lemon really helped me out with that. I got that idea from my mom and my aunt because they were like, okay, you need to use some lemon because there's a situation happening. Hueles a sobaco. And I was just like, oh, but I shower every day. It was terrible. But hey, it is what it is. I used it for about a month or two and then switched to natural deodorant. And let me explain to you guys how I used it, because I got a lot of flack in the comments. Some people are like, oh, it burns, it's this and that. Do not use lemon the day that you do your hair removal. Whether it's shaving, epilating, or waxing, do not use lemon that day because it will sting. The other thing I want to say, because these are caveats, right? These are disadvantages to using lemon. Please wear sleeves in the summertime. You should be anyways. Honestly, it's cooling and it's more comfortable that way. Personally, I never had the burning problem that you can get from sun exposure of like your skin with lemon juice and then sun. That equals the possibility of getting burned. Wear some natural fibered clothing like cotton or linen, and cover your shoulders in the day because it helps you stay cool. It gives a place for your sweat to be absorbed, because lemon does not work as an antiperspirant. It just neutralizes any scent or body odor that you may have from sweat. That's all it does. And the way that I would use it is after a shower, I would just grab a little wedge of lemon and run it up and down my armpit, like 3 swipes, that's it. And I would let it dry, and then I would put on my tank top and I would wear my linen shirt, like open, unbuttoned, as if it were a cardigan. I would do it every day for like the first 3 to 5 days, and then after I was only doing it every second day because I found I didn't smell anymore. There was no nasty fragrance anymore. And I did get a few comments asking about lemon versus lime. Lemon is more comfortable than lime. I feel like the lime was too acidic for me, but that's completely up to you. Please do a patch test and try things before you knock them, but also try them before you fully jump into it, because everybody's skin is different. Some people have sensitive skin, some people have allergies. You should always be testing, like doing patch tests for things before you use them, whether it's a natural item or a store-bought product. You never know if you're going to have an allergic reaction. I'm just sharing with you what worked for me. I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please, and even if you didn't actually, if you made it this far in the video, please put a lemon emoji in the comments. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like to, and you can subscribe to this channel if you're interested in beauty content. I do no-buy content and Project Pan and conscious consumerism, and I hope that you guys have an excellent day. All right then, bye.